They thought the truth would liberate them. Instead, it unmade the system that kept them breathing. You're watching Screenscope Reviews, and today's update isn't about mysteries anymore. It's about consequences. Because Silo Season 3 has officially moved past revelation and into collapse. Season 2 ended with answers. But Season 3 begins with silence. The kind that settles into rooms, into conversations, into the way people hesitate before speaking. Juliet didn't just expose a lie. She removed the only story everyone agreed on. And without shared belief, the silo no longer functions as a single organism. The rules are still written. The structure still stands. But obedience has weakened. People aren't asking what's real. They're asking who's controlling the narrative. That shift changes everything. According to the latest story updates, Season 3 will focus heavily on internal fragmentation. Power isn't being challenged through rebellion. It's being eroded through doubt. Entire levels are beginning to interpret reality differently. Some want transparency. Others want stability. And a growing number just want someone to blame. What makes this season more disturbing than the last two is how subtle the danger feels. There are no open riots. No dramatic coups. Just small disruptions. Food deliveries arriving late. Security protocols becoming inconsistent. Leaders double-checking every decision because no one fully trusts anyone else. Paranoia doesn't explode. It accumulates. But the instability isn't confined to the silo. Today's biggest update hints that the surface world will no longer be treated as a distant, lifeless backdrop. New environmental signals are expected to appear. Disturbances that don't match natural decay. Patterns that suggest movement, observation, possibly even awareness. The outside isn't calling for help. It's watching. Season 3 reframes the world beyond the airlock not as freedom, but as presence. Something that knows the silos exist. Something that has allowed the experiment to run without interference. Until now. And that introduces the most dangerous idea yet. What if exposure isn't the threat? What if attention is? As the season unfolds, characters will face decisions that no longer have moral clarity. Do you protect peace by restoring a lie? Or do you destroy stability to preserve truth? Loyalty becomes conditional. Ethics become flexible. Survival starts to demand sacrifice. Not of lives. Of principles. The most devastating truth Silo presents in Season 3 isn't that humanity was deceived. It's that the deception worked because it felt safe. And once safety is stripped away, people will accept almost any story that promises to bring it back. By the time this season reaches its final moments, the question won't be whether the silo can survive. It will be whether it deserves to. Because if the world above is evolving, and the world below is fracturing, then only one of them may be ready to inherit what comes next. And Season 3 is about discovering which one that is.